motherfuckers, you can't miss each other. You in the same city and shit. But like, I don't know, bro. He hopped in my comments one time talking like some crazy shit, and I kind of laughed it off. You feel me?
But you don't. So, when you said that line, were you hoping he might jump out the window?
See, I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section, this guy flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed, they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
Nah, that's facts. But like he like unfiltered, and that's like a lot of shit that he say. Like people like low key like agree with him, but like they like, you feel me?
I know what you're saying.
They don't want a president saying that shit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. He's just a divisive dude.
Yeah, he's crazy.
We're rocking. Okay, another episode of Live on Lake Street. We have the gentleman Paul Blaze in the building. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
In the building, man.
In the building.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about what we were just talking about on camera.
All right, for sure.
Unless you want to. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about Trump?
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, he's going to run again.
For real?
Oh, for sure.
I didn't even know you could do that. So.
He's going to win again.
I'll bet he going to win.
2024, he'll run and he'll win. I said it
vote
here.
For his ass.
No, don't vote. Please don't.
If it's against Biden, I'm going to...
Biden will be dead.
Yeah.
Biden will be dead by then.
Oh,
Biden won't be here. He's already losing it.
Now the biggest issue I had with Trump was like how he stand behind like that Kyle dude, or he stand behind like police brutality and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not
you talking about Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't get into that because if I start talking on that, people are gonna get mad at me. But
yeah, fuck him and fuck all that.
But for real, it's not fuck him though.
Yeah.
No.
I don't really know.
Well, I think the problem is people had this idea in their mind that for one, people thought he killed black people.
Oh, yeah?
Which he didn't.
Shit, I just know he was out there during the protest shooting shit.
He was defending, like a car dealership.
Yeah.
That was owned by Indian people.
Oh, yeah?
He shot white people, killed a child rapist.
Oh, yeah, I heard
convicted
about that
child
like,
rapist.
Yeah,
So, like, we jumped out the window. I guess, and we don't have to go too deep into it, but the thing about it that I don't like is the real issue was if Kyle Rittenhouse were black, he would have never made it off that street.
Nah, yeah.
That was the issue to me. Turns out, maybe Kyle Rittenhouse was a little more on point than we thought. Like, he might have been justified in what he did.
I had to like do my research and shit.
Yeah. I think he was justified in what he did. And I think the charges were dropped correctly. I think it was handled accurately.
Because, like, I'm, like, pro, like, looting and all that shit.
Yeah.
But, like, you got to do it the right way.
Yep.
And then I'm also, like, I believe in, like, protecting your business and shit. You feel me? So,
yeah. I mean, he was attacked.
I have to do my research.
He was attacked, and he fought back. And he won.
Shit.
And he took out some really bad fucking people. 2 people. I don't remember. One guy was a multiple times convicted child rapist.
Or I heard some shit.
So that guy can go. Fuck him.
Yeah, he can go.
He can go. Yeah. But anyways.
That shit crazy too. Child molesters and shit, they get out doing what they do. Like, you seen all them politicians that got caught?
Yep.
Yes, but they getting like 6 years and shit.
Yep.
For like sodomizing like 13-year-old boys and shit.
Yep. That's that billionaire shit.
That shit crazy. And then dudes get caught with like some pounds and shit, and they're like still locked
gone
up. That shit
for
crazy.
life. Yeah, no, that's definitely the judicial system is definitely broken.
On me.
As fuck, and we need to fix it. But anyways, let's get into some more fun shit. So I want to address the post that we made about you taking shots at Lil James, and I know there's been some conversation about it. You've broken it down on other shows and stuff.
Yeah, everybody asked me about that.
And everybody's asking you about it.
Oh,
so was it rooted in anything? Was there anything real behind it? I know
it wasn't really no beef. Like me and him never even, you know what I'm saying? I never even seen him in person. You feel me? We know, like, you know what I'm saying? I know his cousins and shit like that.
Yep.
Like, motherfuckers, you can't miss each other. You in the same city and shit. But, like, I don't know, bro. He hopped in my comments one time talking, like, some crazy shit. And I kind of laughed it off. You feel me?
But you don't. So, when you said that line, were you hoping he might jump out the window?
Nah.
Because he's out here talking about he's the best rapper in Minnesota and all this shit.
No, that's probably kind of what even brought his name to my head because, like, motherfuckers, like, they crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's crazy. I seen this shit when he was on here talking about, I'm the best rapper and I'm a gangster and shit like that. So, like, I told you, like, we had a conversation before. I'm like, that's some rap shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, that shit ain't productive for the city, you feel me? That shit, like, counterproductive for what we trying to get going, but.
Why do you say that?
Cause, like, it's either it's ignorant or, like, you feel me? Cause, like, motherfuckers, like, it's a lot of talent out here, you feel me? Like, what, I don't know what the fuck make you, like, you went platinum or some shit?
Right.
You feel me? Like, that shit, that's why I go back to the crab in the bucket shit. Like, motherfuckers, like, that shit's some rapper shit.
But don't you think, I mean, because, look, the fact of the matter is we, in 2021, almost 2022 now, controversy sells.
Yeah.
Drama sells. So, like.
I'm just not learning that shit, you feel me? So, like, yeah, I'm just not learning that shit too. But I think that shit, like, that shit low-key, like, lame. Like, I don't think he's doing that to, like, to sell nothing. I think he really think, like, I'm the best rapper. All these verses and shit. Like, there's a lot of people out here, like, bro is the best rapper. I'm not talking about Lil James. Like, so-and-so, they'll pick somebody and just, he's the best rapper. Like, you feel me? But motherfuckers don't got no numbers. I think what I told you in that one conversation, like, the only rappers that did some numbers out the city was Hot Cheetos and Taki.
Yep.
You feel me? Like, so all that other talk, like, I don't know, that shit weird to me.
Yeah, I mean, there are artists that are doing numbers from the cities. I mean, you got Prof. He's selling out back-to-back nights. You know what I mean? You got Young Gravy, who's got, I don't know what his numbers are, but I know they're up there.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you talking about the best rapper, but, like, we got these other rappers that's, like, blowing you out the water type shit. You feel me?
I think what's happening, though, is I think there's an overlap in generations. So it's like, if you look at my generation, right, I'm 37. I just turned 37. So I come from an era where when I say best rapper, I'm talking about, like, most talented rapper. And now we got this new generation. When they say best rapper, they're talking about numbers and impact.
Right, that shit crazy to me.
So it's like there's this crossover where it's like,
and then
how are they the best rapper?
What is numbers, too? Because, like, motherfuckers buying fake numbers. Like,
That's
I'm
true.
not talking about advertising. I'm talking about they just buying fake numbers.
No, that's true.
And then, like, throw celebrations behind it. Like, we just hit fucking 500K, for example. Like, bro, y'all didn't hit 500K. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy.
But there's even something to that, too, where it's aesthetic. So paying for 1 million views, that could get you somewhere now.
Nah, for sure. Like, I understand that. Like, I didn't consider that. Like, when my Instagram just got deleted, I was like, damn, like, it's like an energy shift. You feel me? So I'm like, to make these people think, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm popping or whatever, shit, I could go buy even like 2,000, 3,000 followers, you know what I'm saying, just to try to get my old shit back up. But, like, I don't know, bro. I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's I think that would be called integrity.
Yeah.
You have integrity, and that's dope. Artistic integrity.
Yeah, I want to just
professional
like,
integrity.
Be satisfied. Like, when I sit back at the end of the day, like, a lot of this shit is a show. You feel me?
It is. Most of it is a show. Nowadays, especially. I mean, I hear people talking about this. What do you think about this? A lot of people talking about the music business is 90% business, 10% talent.
Yeah,
You think
it's
that's
like
true?
all politics. Yeah, like, yeah, motherfuckers like, yeah, it's like, especially like, I feel like probably this way in every city and shit, but especially out here, is like, motherfuckers going off like popularity in high school and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, motherfuckers be like, you might show somebody a hard song or whatever and shit, and like, motherfuckers be like watching the video or some shit, and motherfuckers be like, I don't know, bro. You feel me? Like, I ain't never seen dude. You feel me? Like, some weird ass shit like that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll judge it off how it make me feel and shit. Like the music.
Yeah, you're like me in that. I'm the same way. Like, I need to actually.
And I don't care if Lil Pump got fucking 60 million views, bro. That shit whack, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people is going off. They like, oh, I got these views, or I got a blue check, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that shit, I don't know. To me, like them ain't real. Like, you don't get points for these type of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we do I don't know if this is everywhere, but we're in Minnesota. So let's talk about Minnesota. I feel like in Minnesota we have this habit of, and this is including myself, of talking about the issues, the problems, why we can't get on, quote unquote, get on, why we can't. And we don't do a lot of talking about solutions. You got ideas for solutions?
Yeah, like we could start. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, it's a lot of different things we could do. I think we actually on the right track. This is the first time I ever felt like this, but like, motherfuckers starting to put their own content out.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like, that's one is like we got control like of what we put out type shit. You feel me? But I don't know, like motherfuckers got to come together and shit. I think like stopping all that bullshit about like I don't know, like y'all be talking about gatekeepers. I've been seeing shit like that. That's another thing. Like stop holding these artists back. We got all these gatekeepers that's talking about I got access to so and so. Woo, you feel me? Like I know a lot of artists and shit. They got access to a lot of different people, but they'll be scared to bring other artists around. You feel me? Or have them on their platform and shit. So like start working together. If it's like engineers out here or fucking videographers, if y'all trying to get on and put the city on, like don't be taxing all these artists and shit, you feel me, like crazy ass unreasonable ass prices just because you fucking worked with like an artist who was hot in 2013 or some shit, you feel me, like motherfuckers got all these stories and shit about out of town rappers and shit and riding they wave and shit, but don't ever want to push nobody else. So like that's one thing. Start working with each other and shit. Stop trying to charge each other fucking $400 for a fucking 16 bar. You feel me? Like this shit crazy. Like just come together.
Yeah, I mean you got to have your business in order to do something like that. Like if you want to charge somebody $400, then you got to have your shit in order to like show me why it's worth $400. How am I getting? Like, where's my ROI in paying you $400?
Straight up.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Or like anything, like engineers, motherfuckers want to charge you $75 for a fucking hour and with no engineering shit, like at a studio. It's like what the fuck, like.
Yeah, that's super important.
That's insane to me. Like
you have to have quality.
Yeah. So like I say, motherfuckers got to work together more. Less like dick riding on other states and shit like that. Like we got everything we need, really. Yeah.
So you think what as far as dick riding other states? What does that mean to you?
Shit, like going out to them other states and shit, and like planning themselves. Like for example, I stay in LA, but if you see my bio, it say Minneapolis. You feel me?
Yep.
Like motherfuckers move out to Georgia and shit, and all of a sudden they got Atlanta in they bio and shit.
And they're not from Minnesota anymore.
I mean, shit, they from Minnesota when the protests like start happening.
Right.
And like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm from Minnesota, and like I'm one of the hottest rappers from Minnesota. Like that shit.
You seen people doing that?
Yeah.
Who'd you see doing that?
I don't even remember her name. I would say her name too. I'm not just trying to be nice. It's like some girl from like it's a lot of people, bro.
So she moved out of state, and then when the protests popped off, they were back up in here using it as promo. Yeah. I've seen a couple. They're people
like
do
motherfuckers would go take videos, like that shit even our own city and shit. As soon as like that shit popped off, motherfuckers start taking videos in the South Side and shit.
Yeah.
In front of stores that they probably never even shopped at. So it's like, I don't know, that shit crazy to me.
That's clout on a whole different level.
Like
that's the wrong kind of clout. That's
probably why like we don't really get respected and shit. You feel me? Because, like, motherfuckers can recognize that shit.
For sure.
Like, I don't know, shit. I don't know. We got to start, like, fucking with that real talent or whatever. And people who represent the city, too. Like, shout out to all them artists and shit. Like, damn, what's that one dude? Spooky. The white boy that wear the do-rag and shit.
Spooky Black?
Yeah, he hard.
He is, but I don't think he's doing anything anymore.
I don't know.
Maybe he is.
I don't know, but... Like, shout out to him, but, like, all right, so, for example, it'd be, like, if you from Chicago and shit, like, Chance the Rapper, he from, like, just outside the city or some shit, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's hard, but, like, we supposed to be, like, really supporting, like, we supposed to support them for sure, too, but, like, I feel like in order to get the city on, we got to get, like, the real Minneapolis on.
The streets.
Yeah, like.
Where hip-hop was born.
Real Minneapolis. Yes. I'm talking about just the real Minneapolis.
I agree. I agree. That's why you see most artists that we have on this platform are that. Like that's what that's where we fucked up.
What?
With not us, but where Minnesota fucked up. We set ourselves back by allowing rhyme sayers to become the face of hip hop. By allowing Atmosphere to become the face of hip hop.
They crazy. I find out new shit about they sound like Freeway Ricky or some shit back in the day.
No, they sound Freeway.
I mean Freeway, yeah.
Yeah. I think he might still be signed.
Yeah.
To rhyme sayers. But we didn't know that?
Yeah.
How you gonna sign Freeway and we don't know that?
I don't know, that shit crazy to me. There's like a lot of talent, bro. Like, I feel like John Ray could have made it, you feel me, back in the day, like 2013, 2014, like I think if more people like stood behind him, maybe back then. And
you
then,
said
like,
could have made it.
Yeah.
You think it's too late for him?
Right now?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I see that they making moves and shit, but like, yeah, like I don't know if when I felt the energy back then. It was like they had shit on lock.
The energy was different. Yeah.
I feel like if like, cause like the city politics, you can't even blame it really on like the artists and shit. Cause like we not really knowing how to move. You feel me? When I was more like crab in a bucket mindset too until like I got to LA, and like shout out to Money Mouse. You know, he from St. Paul. He used to be signed to Brick Squad.
Okay, yep, I know who that is.
Like, he hopped on one of my songs and shit. He was charging people for features back then. He charged me like $100 or some shit. We did the song, but then like, I was in LA. He hit me up. He like, you in LA right now, right? And like, I was like, yeah. He like, pull up. Brought me to like Mike Will made his house. You feel me? Like, introduced me, showed me love. We went to the studio and shit. We fucking is eardrummer producers in each little booth and shit. You feel me? Like, really like show love. You feel me? And like fuck with me. And that's like low key how I started like, okay, this is how, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm out there in LA and shit, and I'm like learning how to like network and shit, you feel me? Yep. And I kind of had to like put my ego to the side and like just fuck with people. And like we low key doing that in Minneapolis right now.
It does feel that way. Seems that way. Yeah, people, I mean, I know people talk about division and like, I know specifically there are a lot of people that have jumped out the window about this platform talking about dividing.
That's how I felt too. Like,
that's what you thought we were doing?
Yeah, I felt like that too.
Do you still feel that way?
Nah, I kind of I understand it. You feel me? Like, I'm low key. Like, you feel me? I understand how that shit work.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta
marketing and shit.
Yeah, and you gotta build first before you can, you know what I mean? Before we can really blow shit up. You know what I mean? But the way I look at it, and this is going to be sort of a response to another platform that you were recently on, who I'm not going to say their names right now because I'm a little tight about it.
Oh, yeah.
not at you, but the way he spoke, to say that like somebody like me can't be the number one source for hip hop. Why? Nobody works harder at it than me that I see.
I had a conversation with you about that too. It's like, yeah, I can't really speak. I don't know, bro, because, like, y'all is on a different platform and shit. So, it's like,
yeah, and I understand.
Y'all both got different platforms, so I don't know how that shit go.
And I have respect for him, don't get me wrong. Like, there's no, like, I'm not like.
Y'all probably just got to sit down.
Yeah, we can. We definitely can.
He was like, I know he had his little issue, but he's also, like, speaking positive at the same time. So, it's like, and you got an issue, but you still fuck with bro. So, it's like.
There was a lot of contradictions in the things that he said. And I know that was said a while.
That's what I'm saying.
It was said a while ago.
Y'all sit down and shit.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. I forget my point, but my point was, you know, that we talk about unity and versus division.
Yeah.
But to me, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again, and I'll let you respond to it. These issues exist, with or without us. When somebody comes up here and says some shit about somebody, what people hear is, "Oh, y'all are instigating." No, that shit exists with whether I say it or not.
Right.
So if an artist feels a way about another artist or something another artist did, that energy is out there.
No, for sure.
That creates more division by keeping that shit locked up and not saying anything, because eventually something's going to come out. So if we get it on the table now, we can clear those issues up. You know what I mean? You say how you feel about James. James says how he feels about you, as an example.
Shit, he didn't say nothing.
He didn't. He pretended he didn't know who you were. He pretended he didn't know who you were. He knows who you are, though.
Yeah,
correct?
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, but that's entertainment value, too.
Yeah, I don't really.
It was probably funnier for him to say. It was better for him to say that than say.
No,
yes,
it was smart for him to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, unity is important, but also smoke is important. It's a part of hip hop. It's a huge part of hip hop.
Yeah.
As long as it stays in the music, and we got a lot of artists dying these days.
Yeah,
I mean, forever,
something
but
real behind it. I don't want nothing. You feel me? Like,
yeah, no, I don't want that.
Ready for that shit, but like that shit.
Yeah.
Got a daughter and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, that's part of why you made the move to LA, correct?
Yeah. Well, shit. I didn't have a daughter when I first got out there, but that's why I'm still there.
Yeah. She's out in LA.
Yeah.
So
with that shit right now, I gotta go to court tomorrow.
Oh damn.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, but you recently did get some form of custody,
no,
correct?
I got 50-50.
50-50. That's amazing.
Yeah, my baby with me all the time.
That's amazing. Congratulations. That's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know about over there. Over here in Minnesota, borderline impossible.
Nah, yeah, it's like the same thing in LA. I was
Is
like
it?
one of the only dudes in there. Like, it's real frustrating and shit.
Yeah.
The whole process.
You must have had your shit together then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what's the
folders and all that.
What's the main difference with the music scene out in LA versus here?
it'd be like what I was saying, like motherfuckers fuck with each other more.
Yeah.
Like they got real enemies, you feel me, that like really have like real history and shit, like in the city and shit, you feel me, that's like way deeper than rap, and they still find ways to get over that, you feel me, to work with each other. They got like they got the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like they understand the bigger picture and shit. And that goes all the way down to like not artists just fucking with each other, but like the radio personalities and shit fucking with you. Like they just like real like receiving. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they like want to give you compliments and all that shit. And like, okay, do better and you could do this, or like throw you a bone and shit.
So was there some type of controversy with you being on a song with somebody out in LA that people didn't like it or something like that?
I did a song with Simply Sick, and like he known in the city type shit, you feel me? And he from a certain section. I did a song with Pac-Man, and like he from a certain section or whatever, and they got their history, and just like they trying to turn it into something positive that hasn't been like really going on for a while, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's some street shit. But like I was on a song, and like when dude came through to check out like the songs and shit, he wanted to hop on that song. So then we had a song, you feel me? It's like all three of us, and bro wanted to start pushing that song, but like due to the history and shit, motherfuckers like they wanted to be on the song.
Yeah.
So it was like motherfuckers like tripping about me being on that bitch, because I'm from Minnesota. I'm not even from the West Coast. I don't got nothing to do with that whole little shit.
Yep.
You feel me? So people was like, oh, it should be so-and-so, it should be me, or ooh, you feel me, the same shit. But like motherfuckers wasn't at the studio and shit, really, I guess. So like, I don't know.
So you ended up on the song?
Nah, yeah, I was on the song.
You're on the song.
We about to, yeah. That's like some whole like West Coast politics shit, but you feel me? Like you can't really get too involved in that shit. I try to keep it just music and shit.
Yeah.
Music or business.
Talk to me about the north side Mount Rushmore.
The north side Mount Rushmore, it's just shit like, that shit funny. I feel like y'all did it just to get comments going, like to get traction and shit. But like, I don't know, as far as like, I don't agree with it at all. You feel me? Like I said, John Ray had his go, but like, shout out to dude and everything, but motherfuckers don't got no like hit songs, you feel me? Like, I'm talking about like all of them on there.
I mean, Perk Dick got 1 million views on YouTube. I don't know what you qualify as a hit song, but that's pretty hit worthy, I would say.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't know. Not like Hot Cheetos and Taki, like we're like,
True.
you know what I'm saying? Like really like went viral.
Yeah. I mean, their shit's only at 6 million now.
I don't mean, but that's, I don't care if it was 600,000, like it was like real, like.
It was viral.
It was viral, not just because like motherfuckers just pushing the shit and paying these people to put it on. And woo, it's like, it went viral.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. We don't really have like enough artists like that to even have that discussion. Like if it was like other artists, I guess like Rocky Diamonds, but like bro can't be on there. You feel me? Just cause like his history, like, cause he like a street rapper, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I heard his shit before. You feel me? So like he be talking about like hood shit. You feel me? So it's like, and when you go out like that, that shit like, that's not a good look. Especially like, I mean, shout to him and his music career, but we talking about like the face of the North Side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like embarrassing. You feel me?
I feel like that's the issue.
Yeah.
Is that if we were going to do a Mount Rushmore, it's accurate, but it's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
that I've been told that's what people think the issue is.
Like, I don't think them numbers and shit is legendary shit. Like getting made fun of by Kevin Hart isn't really legendary as far as like rap. That's huge as far as like personal career and shit. You feel me? But like, that's not some real rap shit. Like hopping on a song with a rapper and shit, like a big rapper and shit, and paying for the feature isn't legendary. You feel me?
Okay.
Like now bringing an artist and shit like out to the city and having them in the trenches and shit and like rapping with you for, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all really got something going on. That's legendary. You feel me? So it's like, to me, that's like, it's like should be different rappers like Boss Ellie. He's like a rapper like that. You feel me?
Yep.
Really bring like got Mozzie in the hood or whatever. You feel me? And then they know if like, oh, let me pay for this feature and shit.
Yeah.
So
what you're saying is the only person that should be on a Rushmore is B. Croc and Boss Ellie.
Shit. I mean, as far as what we got to work with right now, I'd probably keep B. Dot and fucking John Ray maybe. I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't think it should be my Rushmore.
Shouldn't be a thing at all. All right. Yeah.
I think it's cool to create good conversation though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it get like other artists aware of other artists.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the key. That's the key behind it. Is, you know, I mean, you get all them comments in there and people tagging other people, and it's like that brings awareness. So, you know, you can have your own opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel that. A lot of people feel the same way as you. We
Yeah,
can't have a
I know.
Rushmore yet.
I done seen them comments. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
But the Southside one was crazy too. I was like, they got a lot of Southside artists and shit that's like really like Southside. Like I felt like damn near a certain type of way about Reefer Reed not being on that bitch.
The thing about Reefa is he's not from Minneapolis originally. He's from Chicago.
At what age?
Like as an adult.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure,
I
but
thought
I
he
mean,
grew
like
up here.
teenage years, I think for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like later, somewhat. I mean, in my opinion, too late to call him Southside Rushmore.
Damn. I don't know.
Like, there's no doubt Reef is one of the best rappers we have. Period. Here in Minnesota. Period. Maybe the best.
Yeah.
Could rap with anybody.
Yeah, he could rap.
Yes, with anybody. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's too. See, and then even like on the north side, shit crazy. We got like a lot of hitters over there too. Like
Yeah.
motherfuckers that's signed currently to a major label. You feel
Yeah.
me?
yeah, but we can't base the Rushmore off of people that are popping. Because if we were basing it off of people that are popping,
That changes all the time.
it changes. You know what I mean? Like Lil James would have to be on there.
So you talking about someone who left a mark?
Exactly.
All right. So for that, I probably would leave John Ray on there because like he one of the only like rappers that I know of as far as like the north side that like was really like, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
going baby viral type shit for real.
Yep.
Like that's how I heard about him. You feel me? Like.
Mhm.
What was it, like the North Side Anthem? So yeah, I'll probably leave him on there. Who was all on there? It was B. Croc and 50 Tyson
B. Croc, 50 Tyson, Rocky
and
Diamonds.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
impacts can't be denied. That's the
Nah,
thing.
that's
Like, you don't have to
facts.
say they're the greatest, but I can't come up with people that deserve it more.
Nah, like yeah, like B. Like I've been aware of her for a long time, but
Yeah.
like her music ain't my type of music.
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like you gotta be able to acknowledge like that motherfucker's like doing shit. That's why like
Her impact in the community also matters.
yeah, she
She got a lot of babies out here, a lot of kids. Like all those royal family kids, a lot of those guys rap because of her. Prince Riley,
yeah.
Mac Turner, all
Prince
those guys, they
Riley.
rap.
That's the dude that sing, right?
Yeah,
He hard.
yeah. All those guys, a lot of those guys, they do it because they saw her do it.
No,
So-
yeah, that's important.
That's impact.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. But
She's also my best friend, so I'm gonna stand here and vouch for her all day.
Oh shit, yeah, you got to. Shit, sure. No, I don't even know her personally. I was just saying like,
Yeah.
you got to be able to recognize shit like and be unbiased about this shit, bro.
Yes.
All this shit is biased, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of this shit, like even like our music, they get pushed and shit, is because like motherfuckers like, and I'm learning this now. Like you got to have a relationship with DJs. You got to have relationships like that in a real network, like in every, you know what I'm saying, all
Yeah.
over the country and shit. So I guess that's just how it go.
Yeah.
But like I always been like, what the fuck, bro? Because like it's like
It's
y'all being
it's
buddy.
subjective. Music in general is subjective. So everybody's gonna have their own opinion. A lot of people are gonna argue with your opinion. So yeah,
On me.
it's all subjective.
Yeah, everybody got to pick. That's what I was saying. I'm like, that's what I'm saying though. It's like you gotta. I don't like that shit. Like having opinions and shit. Like and with the music shit. Like how I just said. Like I'm not a fan of her music type
Yep.
shit. But like you got to give her props and shit.
For sure.
That's how I be feeling. Like a lot of people don't fuck with my music type shit. First off, is because they already have like a preconceived idea about who I am without ever meeting me or knowing. You know what I'm saying? And then there'll be like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers to judge the music off that. Like, bro, like, listen to music, bro. Like,
Listen to the
watch
music.
Watch the content. Look how I'm working, you feel me? Like, because, like, most people that have anything negative to say about this shit really have, like, no grounds for that negative talk, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Well, so speaking of subjective, give me your top 3 Minnesota artists.
Oh, like that I listen to?
Your top 3. Your personal top 3.
Shit. Personal top 3 I gotta listen to right now. That shit hard, bro. I fuck with so many artists out here. Tycoon Trey, Mussolino, Bosselli. I want to keep going, you feel me? But that's probably top 3.
That's good. That's a solid 3.
That's just in the top of my head.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shout out to all the other artists. I got like Free Dotarachi, you feel me? That's my artist on all phase and shit with me. It's a lot of artists, you feel me? Marvo, I think he one of the hardest artists out here.
Mhm.
There's a gang of artists, bro. Like Lil
A lot.
Dooski's doing his shit.
Yeah.
I could just keep going, you feel me? But yeah. That's probably who I listen to.
So what? Hoop Dreams is out now. Fire.
Hoop Dreams, yeah.
Fire album. I love it.
Yeah.
In my
you listen to it through
and through. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's in my regular rotation.
What song you like the most?
We'll talk about it off the mic because we got to rap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, I'm bad with song titles because when I listen to albums, especially albums, I just listen to the album.
Right.
I'm not looking at the song title like, ooh, that one.
I feel it.
I just listen. But and this podcast would get dragged the fuck out if we talked about that too much. But I want people to go listen to it. Go listen to Hoop Dreams.
Nah, yeah, that's probably one of my best I don't know, everybody's saying it's like my best project. Usually when I put a project out, people be like, oh, I like this one, I like that one. Everybody's saying it's one of my best projects, but
I'll be honest, I haven't listened in depth to your other projects, so I can't compare it. But this project,
yeah, I got a catalog too. That's why I'll be tripping about like which songs I should push and shit, cause like I got like a big catalog, so I'm like, some people don't like this song, you feel me? Some people, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'll be with my favorite artists.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, shit, I appreciate your time. This has been a fun conversation. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them what you need them to do.
Shit, follow me on Instagram. Shit, that's pretty much it. I got everything on Instagram and shit.
What's your Instagram? What's your new one?
The Real Paul Blizzy.
Real Paul Blizzy. Go follow him everywhere.
Fuck with me, man. For real.
Get some features.
Yeah.
Most of all, go listen to Hoop Dreams.
Oh yeah, hit me up, man. I'm doing features. I'm showing love on the features.
For sure.
Fucking with everybody out here and shit.
Well, shit, man. I appreciate your time.
You already know.
Another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. We out.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, then ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought.